for kids. All right, my friends. What did we talk about last time I was here? Who remembers? Iker's hand shut up. Say it again.
Bullying.
We did. We talked about bullying. All right, last time, I'll say it. Last time was boring. You guys did a great job. It was a boring lesson. We went around, we talked about what bullying is, we defined it, we talked about the difference between reporting and tattling, we talked about victims, we talked about the types of bullying. Whew. Not a lot of fun, but it's really important information. We'll review a little bit of that today, but first our check-in. My check-in for the day is going to be, who is a grown-up in this school that you can speak to if you need help? Hands are down because I'll give everybody a shot. Who's a grown-up that you can speak to if you need help? Doesn't have to be with bullying, I mean anything. You want to check in, Peyton?
Miss W.
Miss W, absolutely. Jamira, if you want, you can sit here in Kaylee's spot, or you can stay there. It's totally up to you. Jamira, who's a grown-up you can talk to here at the school? You know it. Who can you talk to, Matthew?
You.
You got it. Aubrey?
Mrs. Bowman.
Miss Bowman. I'm glad somebody said it, yeah. Of course. You can always talk to her.
Miss Bowman and Mrs. W.
Well, you got a couple. All right. Hiker?
Miss Bowman.
Miss Bowman. Jimmy?
You and Miss Bowman.
Yeah. DeJesus?
Coach W.
Who?
Coach.
Oh, Coach. Yeah. Coach or me? Sure. This video we're going to watch actually talks about that. And it actually says, talks about talking to a coach. Like, yeah. Now, listen, I'm bringing up here because this is my spot, right? This school is my place. I'm trying to ensure that bullying stops here at school. I know that it can happen outside of school. I know that it can happen in the home. I know it can happen in the neighborhood. I know it can happen on a sports team. It can happen at Price Chopper. All right? But we're gonna make sure you've got people to talk to here. Outside of school, you have wonderful people to talk to as well. Like who? Who can you talk to at home?
Mom.
Peyton?
My Nana, my auntie.
Give me one.
My Nana.
Nana. Matthew.
Mom.
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 My friend.
Grown up?
Oh. My mom.
Mom.
Dad.
Dad.
Mom.
Mom. Dad. Yeah, right. So many people. Jamira, home. Brother. Grown up? Yeah. So, let's review bullying real quick. We'll be fast. What makes bullying? Remember, don't be confused. Kids get all confused about what bullying really is. I'll put it up on the board so we remember. Those of you watching this tape, I don't think you'll be able to see it, but you'll hear me. Ooh, that is a clean, squeaky board. I like it. Aubrey, what is one piece of bullying?
It's done. Someone is doing something mean or hurtful repeatedly.
You gave me two. Nice work. Number one, bullying is mean and hurtful. We know this, right? Bullying is also repeated. It happens more than one time. Somebody walking up and calling you a mean name one time is not bullying. It stinks. It's not okay. It's not right. It's not bullying. Two more. Come on, Iker, give me one.
One-way.
One-sided.
Oh, one-sided.
Nice job.
Only one person can do it because if two people are arguing, that's just arguing.
I think you should just teach this lesson, Iker. You know this about as good as I do. That's wonderful. That's exactly what I said last time. If it goes two ways,
It's arguing.
it's not arguing, it's a fight. Bullying, with bullying there's some sort of a power imbalance. Maybe one group is afraid of the other. Maybe one person is afraid of the other because they're in a group, maybe because they're bigger, maybe whatever. There's fear involved. Maybe that other person is really popular and they have power in their popularity. Worst bully I ever knew was a tiny little girl. You know, we know this. We know girls can be bullies. Sometimes we think boys are only bullies, but girls can do it too. The worst I ever knew, I'm telling you, we were in third grade. She was a little girl.
He was younger than you?
No, it was when I was a third grader, a long time ago. But she used her popularity to bully. Like all the girls and all the kids wanted her to be their friend, and so she pretty much got whatever she wanted. They did whatever. And if she said, be mean to somebody, people would do it. That's bullying. You know, that power didn't come from her size, it came from her popularity, friendships. Last piece. Who remembers that last one? Start giving some hints. Oh, I thought I sure had it. Hint.
OP?
Hint. Jason.
On purpose.
It's on purpose.
Oh.
It's like playing we're playing Wheel of Fortune up here, trying to guess the clue. On purpose. Bullying is no accident. True bullying is on purpose. Right? Good job. Good review. I have a video to share with you today. Pretty easy. Talks a little bit about what bullying is, but then it really gets into the lesson today.
The deep stuff.
What are we gonna do about it?
Tell a teacher, a parent.
What are we gonna do about it? We'll talk about that. Because I know there's confusion out there. Because I was confused as a kid. Heck, I'm sometimes confused now as a grown-up. Because there's different ways to act. We have options. There's good options, there's bad options, there's options that are in the middle. We gotta try and find the right thing. So I'm gonna start this video. I'm gonna have it go and then take a quick break after that. We'll start our plan.
Now that you have a better idea of what bullying is, let's talk about what to do about it. Bullying only happens to the quiet kids, right? It's actually not so simple. It can happen to the shy, quiet student or the silliest student in class. Anyone can bully too. Girls bully, boys bully, preschool kids bully, and high school kids bully. Heck, even adults can bully too. There is no one kind of person that bullies, which can make things kind of complicated. The one thing to remember is that no one ever deserves to be bullied. Normally, when we think about bullying, we think of one person being mean to another one person. While this can certainly happen, in reality, this can be more complicated too. While one person can bully another person, bullying can also happen in a number of different ways. For example, one person could bully multiple people, or one group could bully one person. I mean, the list really could go on and on and on. Regardless of how it is happening, bullying is about what people are doing, not about who the person is. In other words, just because a person may be bullying another person does not make them a bad person. It means we need to give them a chance to change. So let's talk about how to do that. There are 3 roles in a bullying situation: the person who bullies, the person who is bullied, and the witness, sometimes also called a bystander. We've already talked about what you might see happening between the person bullying and the person being bullied. So let's really focus on that last word, witness. What is this? What does it mean for us as far as doing something? Witnesses are people that see bullying happening. You become a bystander if you watch and do nothing, when you watch the situation and you don't try to help. This can actually make bullying worse because it provides an audience and may make the person bullying think that they can get away with it. It gives them the power in the situation. So what should you do if you see bullying to avoid being a bystander? First, talk to the person being bullied. If you know of someone in your class or school who's being bullied, talk to them. Kids that are being bullied feel better when they know that they have friends there to support them. It also helps them know that you are willing to help. Don't be afraid to ask how you can help. Would they like you to say something to a teacher or another trusted adult for them? Or maybe, if you feel safe doing so, speak up and say something to the person bullying. If the person is friends with their bully, remind them that kids who hurt their friends are not real friends. Encourage them to hang out with you by including them at recess and lunch, or help to make a new friend by introducing them to yours. By now you might be thinking, okay, this is great, but what do I do if it's me that's getting bullied? Here are some do's and don'ts if someone is bullying you. Let's talk about what to do first. If you don't feel safe, try and get away. Walk or run if you have to away as fast as you can. Try to stay calm. This is a really tricky one to do. It's so hard to stay calm when we're hurt or frustrated. But remember, people that bully are doing it on purpose to hurt you. Being able to stay calm helps you stay in control of you. Try to take deep breaths and focus on yourself. Please tell an adult about what's going on. So many kids don't want to tell an adult about the bullying because they think it's tattling. But there's a big difference between telling and tattling. Telling helps keep you safe and can protect you, while tattling is done to get someone into trouble. Some trusted adults you could speak to may include your mom or dad, your teacher, school counselor, or coach. Try to tell them as much as you can remember about what happened, like who did the bullying, what happened, and where and when the bullying happened. If you can, find a buddy. Try to stick with other kids. People tend to bully others when they're alone because there's no one else to see what's happening. So stick with other kids and stand together. And last but not least, if you feel safe and comfortable, stick up for yourself. Tell the person to stop bullying you. Use an iMessage or another assertive comeback to get your point across. Here are some things that probably won't work out so well, and you should try to avoid if possible. Please try not to bully back. Whatever you do, do not join in on the bullying behavior. If something that a person is doing to you hurts, then you should not do it back to them. This might just make things worse. Another thing that could make things worse for you is getting physical. If someone threatens to hurt you, don't fight. Instead, get away as fast as you can. If you have to defend yourself, do it. But make sure that it is your only option and go for help as soon as you can from a trusted adult. Try not to threaten or call the person names. Again, doing this can just cause the bullying to get worse. When you are hurt, annoyed, frustrated, or angry and cannot speak calmly, walk away and try to do something else. Lastly, do not ignore the bullying and just hope that it stops. Unfortunately, people that bully are not likely to stop by just being ignored. And honestly, some kids might not understand that what they're doing is bullying until someone tells them to stop. Everyone deserves a chance to change. Decide whether you want to stand up for yourself or get help from an adult. And remember, if you are being bullied, please tell someone. This situation is not your fault and has nothing to do with who you are. Bullying happens for so many different reasons, and the best thing you can do for both you and the person being bullied is to get help from a trusted adult. Thanks for watching.
I'll leave this up there because I think this is the best message. Hiker, read what it says for us.
Ask for help.
Ask for help. If you're scared, which you might be, you might be scared of someone who's bullying. Ask for help. This school is crawling with adults that will help you. We're all over the place. And you know the people in your homes want to help you. All right. Let's have a quick stretch. You guys want to do a quick stretch? Let's do this. All right, ready? Come on, real quick. We're falling asleep and we can't fall asleep. We've got work to do.
No.
All right, hands up. To the ceiling. Oh, man. Oh, it feels pretty good. All right. Toes. Keep your legs straight. Oh, Jameer, come here. I need your help. Oh, up we go. Ready? Neck rolls. All right, go the other way. Oh. Give everybody one of these. Make sure you get one too. All right, ready? Shoulder shrugs, backwards.
Okay, great, thank you.
Other way. Forward. Oh yeah, that's a good one. All right, stretch to one side. Stretch to the other. Okay. Arms out. Thumbs down. Cross them up. Pretzels. Deep breath in. Out. Deep breath in. Out. Last one. In. Out. Let's see. All right, in front of you, you will find a sheet that says, "My bully-proof plan." Now, let's get real for a second. Don't start yet, because we must discuss. There's a question on here that always brings about some, I'll call it argument, right? Read number 3. Read that third one for us. Who wants to read it? Go ahead, Peyton.
What will I do if someone pushes me or hurts me?
What will I do if someone pushes me or hurts me? Okay. I don't know what you guys have been told, but I will tell you what I was told as a kid that confused me. It was actually my grandpa who said it. He said, someone pushes you, you push him back.
That's what my mom.
Someone hits you, you hit him back.
That's my mom.
Someone calls you a name, you call him back. You cannot look weak. Bullies only respond to strength.
That's what my mom.
I said, okay, Grandpa. I tried it.
It did not go well, did it?
Aubrey, you know what? Aubrey goes, it did not go well, did it? No, it didn't go well. You know what ended up happening?
You got in trouble?
Yes.
You got bullied?
I got in trouble. It wasn't a bully. It wasn't a bullying situation.
Oh, you were just arguing?
Someone pushed me.
Oh.
Well, Grandpa said push him back. I pushed him back. What do you think happened next?
You got in trouble.
No, they didn't even catch it. Teacher didn't even see it. What do you think the bully? It wasn't
He
a bullying situation.
He
The
tried to
kid.
hit
What
you.
did the kid do next?
Punch you.
Hiker, he hit me. What did I do?
Hit him back. It got into a fight.
So not only did I get in trouble, I also got hurt.
Oh.
Right? I got hurt. So one of my big goals here at this school, guys, I want you to be safe. That's one of my biggest things. I want you all to be safe. I do not want you to get hurt. And then secondly, I don't want you to get in trouble. I want you to stay out of trouble. If you choose to push back, notice I didn't write, the sheet doesn't say they pushed you down and stayed on top of you. Someone pushes you down and stays on top of you, just like the video said, do what you have to do to defend yourself. You can push if you want to speak, show me what you'll do. This sometimes gets into it. Yeah, we start yelling out. You'll get to discuss, okay? Trust me. You do what you gotta do to get free, but that doesn't mean push them off of you and then go punch them. It means push them off and then go get out of there, okay? Because again, I know, listen guys, I get it. You don't wanna look weak. You don't wanna look like snitches. You wanna be tough. And I totally hear you. I really do. But I want you to be safe. So today on this paper, I want you to answer the way that we're teaching you. Because Ms. Bowman and myself and Ms. Simon, we're always going to teach you nonviolent ways to deal. That's what I want to see on this paper. When you write on this paper, I want you to write, because I heard some of you saying, yeah, that's what my parents said too, like my grandpa. Today I want you to write what I'm teaching you, okay?
Yeah.
Everybody thumbs up if you understand? Sweet. I'll come around and take a look. All right? Go ahead and let's work on this for about 5 minutes and then we'll discuss. Go ahead and begin. Answer these questions as if Miss Simon was going to read it.
You need some assistance?
We're going to do all these questions many as you can get to. We'll kind of go through it.
For all of you students watching this at home, I will make sure to put the address for this YouTube video. I'll get that to Ms. Bowman. I'll also get a copy of the bully-proof plan to her, so you guys can look at that too.
So that, boom. So a person at home and a person at school. So then you can report bullying. So just name a person at home. We've already done it. Name a person at home and a person at school you can talk to. What are you gonna do if someone calls you a name one time? What's the best thing, Malaysia?
Ask them to stop and walk away.
Yes, walk away.
That's what I
Right.
said too.
Yeah, if you agree with that, clap one time.
I said
Yeah,
too.
yeah. Guys. If someone calls you a mean name one time, don't even look at them. You can ignore that, because honestly, at that point, it's not bullying, right? Someone being mean, stay away from them. Now, question 2: somebody does it every day. What are you gonna do then? Peyton. That's when you can talk to a teacher. You can try the assertive voice, like they were saying in here. You can try assertive voice of, I don't like it when you talk to me that way. If you keep doing it, I'm going to get some help. Now, I didn't say it in a nice way. I didn't say it, or a whine, please stop it, I'm going to tell somebody. Leave me alone. You talk like that to Jesus, what's happening? They're going to keep going, right? They're going to keep messing with you. You got it. You can't, that's too weak.
Can't show feet.
I'm not
Can't show
saying,
feet.
that's too weak. Be assertive. I don't like it when you talk to me that way. I'm gonna ask you to stop. If you keep doing it, I'm gonna tell somebody. So we get to the third one. Let's hear some good ideas, right? Somebody pushes you. What would be an appropriate thing for you to do here at school? Something I am going to teach you. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Hiker?
Run or walk out of there.
Get out of there.
Tell a teacher.
Get away, tell a teacher. Absolutely.
I said tell a teacher.
I will never say that's wrong. Get out of there and tell a teacher. Nobody, eyes on me for this, nobody gets to put their hands on you in a mean way. They just don't. We don't ignore it, but we also, if nobody gets to put their hands on you, you don't get to do it to them either. Unless you need to escape, unless you're defending yourself to get away. Right? Thank you, guys. That next one says what, Jimmy? What's the next one say?
Uh-oh.
We did that one. Not this one.
What will I do if someone sends me a link,
Or threatening.
or threatening text or email?
Yeah, someone sends you a mean or threatening text or email. Oh my gosh. I'm so old I didn't have to worry about this. We didn't have the internet when I was little. I know. I'm ancient. If somebody does that to you, what do I want you to do, Malaysia?
Block them.
You can block them. What else do I want you to do? Aubrey?
Show and tell someone you trust.
Yep. Tell, and not a kid. All right, Aubrey, it's got to be a grown-up, because if you forward that on to a kid, it can look like you're gossiping or sending on a rumor. Tell an adult. I have had kids screenshot what's done on a phone or what's done on a computer, right? And they bring it to me, and then it's proof. Guys, don't ever do anything on a computer that you don't want seen. They can see everything on a computer. Ms. Bowman's back on her school computer. I'm over there on mine. They know what we type. They know where we go. Every time I go to a St. Louis Cardinals website, the district knows it. That's okay, right? Because we're gonna do appropriate things on there. Don't ever write anything mean or hurtful. That's just a good rule. And make sure you're not spreading it. The reason I put this last one is, those were the main ones I really wanted to go through. You know, someone takes something that belongs to you, you talk to somebody. If you see someone being bullied, come on, give me that same answer to Jesus. What do you need to do? Talk to someone. Now, if I notice that, another thing you can do, not if it's physical, I don't want you getting involved if it's physical, but if it's verbal, like if I notice that someone's being mean to Jesus over here, I'm not gonna go up to the person bullying, because if I go up to the hey, leave him alone, stop messing with him, what are they gonna do to me?
You're gonna go.
They're coming after me, Iker, and I don't need that. So I would instead go up to, hey, Jesus, don't listen to that, come with me. Let's get out of here. I'm not gonna look at the person being mean, I'm not gonna talk to them, I'm gonna help my friend.
Eye contact.
And that's okay. Last piece of this, very simply, my friends, know the grown-ups you can talk to. You've listed them, we talked about them for our check-in. You did great with that. Ms. Bowman, that is my lesson for the day. They were excellent
Awesome.
today.
Awesome. Compliment you.